Hi, my name is Janaya. I use she, her pronouns. You can find me on Twitter as AltUniverseWash, and today I am going to be voicing all of the narration.
Hey, my name's Bucky Grant. I use he, here, or they, them pronouns. You can find me at Rad Different, and you can find my podcast at Will at Homestuck. And today I will be doing Xefros.
And yes, you all know who I am. I am doing Joey today.
Joey, are you doing okay?
Yeah, give me a second. What do you think? It fits at least. It sorta smells like nacho cheese, but it could be worse.
Oh yeah, sorry if I grabbed a dirty one. Just make sure you keep your hood up.
Do you think it'll fool anybody if I don't have horns?
Well, just keep your head down if you can.
Sure, of course. I guess the next question is, where are we headed? You said we're gonna see one of your friends. Will he freak out when he sees me?
Kradia? No, I don't think she'll really care about you being an alien. Besides, she's got way more important things to think about right now with her huge party going on.
Well, I'll keep my eyes peeled for a better disguise. How many people are gonna be at this party?
Probably a lot. She's a violet blood, so, you know.
No, I don't know Xefros. I don't know anything.
Right, wow. Basically, all you need to know is she's pretty influential, and getting her on board was a really big break for us. But right now, we should probably just get out of here as fast as possible. What with the drones and all?
Right. Sorry about your house and everything. And your crushed bones.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Great.
It looks like you're ready to begin your quest. If you need any help in your journey, the question mark button on your UI is available for use. Hints will now be accessible at all puzzling points of the story when Joey is the active character.
Huh? Who said that?
Said what?
I must have been hearing things. Let's go find some train tickets.
Back soon. You wonder how long soon is. Why would you take someone's back soon sign? Everyone will think they're closed for the night.
What are these? They look sort of like wanted posters.
Oh, those are just Imperial propaganda leaflets. They're a little low tech, but Damek says that the heiress doesn't want dissidents to think there's anywhere they can go where they can be safe.
You wouldn't imagine it would be possible for a gate to look sci-fi, but this gate is pulling it off. Looks like you need a ticket to go through it. He seems a little stressed out. A closer look and you're pretty sure you know why. She looks very dirty and very mad.
You gonna pass out?
Now?
Good, because I'm not catching you. Stop scratching at your wound. What would your Lucis say?
He wouldn't say anything. He's dead.
Ugh, it's a hypothetical scenario. Mine's dead too, Nook Breath.
Oh my god, are you guys okay? Wow, I'm being an idiot. Of course you aren't okay.
It's fine. Sometimes you lose stuff. Sometimes a leg. Sometimes you lose the person who raised you from a grub. That's life.
Wow. Good luck, I guess?
You too.
I hope everything works out okay.
Oh yeah, same.
You don't think you have any money, and you don't know what they eat here. There was a lot of stuff in Damek's hive that looks like it might have been food, but you kind of hope it wasn't.
Where are we?
The last thing I remember is the explosion.
I thought I was dead for sure.
Niamek must have dragged us to safety.
Wow, Niamek. I never thought you'd do something like extract me from one of the silly situations I'm always getting into. I guess it's because Damek wasn't here to tell you any better.
What about all those trolls back there? Are they okay? Should we try to help them?
Nah, I'm sure they're fine. Trolls are tough. Like, hey, even I'm still alive, right?
Well, if you're sure, but what about your Lucis? Wasn't he right behind us?
Just a drone bombing, no big deal. I'm sure he'll find his way home to wait for me. We should keep moving forward, right?
But where do we go from here?
Oh, I don't know. I've never been this far from Outgalut before.
I've never been this far from my planet.
Wow, neither of us know anything.
Hey, that's not totally true. We might both know only a few things, but maybe if we put our heads together, we'll know just enough. It'll all work out.
Actually, Joey, I don't think so. To get out of here, we need to know where we were and where we're going. The only way we could figure either of those things out is if we had a map, or if we used the constellations to guide us. Which neither of us could do anyway, because you're an alien and I'm stupid. We'll probably be lost forever. So, I think what you just said was an example of how being able to put words in whatever order you want doesn't make what you said necessarily true. But it did sound really cool!
You know, why don't we take a look around before giving up?
I guess that's a good idea too. See what I mean? I'm too dumb to come up with plans like that by myself.
He looks tuckered out from carrying you so far. Good Niamek, best friend. You don't think he'd fit down this craggy mountain path? You going to be alright?
We have plants just like this in our backyard.
Really? Our plans must be more alike than we think.
My brother and I used to take the long stalks and cut off each end so we could use it like a string can telephone. Except, you know, it actually worked.
I don't know what a brother or a telephone is, but please don't cut these open. They're filled with acid.
Yikes.
Oh, wow. That sure is a bug that's standing here, just out in the middle of nowhere. A giant bug. Anyone else seeing this giant bug? What? No. It's Xefros.
So, which way should we go?
I have no idea where we are.
I didn't expect to see fishing supplies out here.
Why not? Don't people fish on Earth?
Some people still do, I guess. But it's not a popular pastime now that we have TV and supermarkets. Alternia is way more advanced than Earth, so I thought you'd have more exciting hobbies.
We don't consider it a hobby. Trolls fish for survival. Even useless lowbloods like me need to be self-sufficient. Knowing how to hunt and fish prepares us for future off-world exploits.
That makes sense.
Also, like the old saying goes, you never know when the Empress is going to run one of her annual terror crusades against the homeworld and halt all shipping to the planet for weeks at a time while she has her fleet execute a brutal orbital bombing campaign. Am I right?
What? Maybe I should learn how to fish.
It's wide, but probably not too wide to cross. You can swim, in theory.
I've heard that as long as you can find a river to follow, it's impossible to get lost.
Where did you hear that?
It's my father's favorite piece of advice. It's his only piece of advice, actually. Dad, I'm having a hard time with my long division. Always follow a river when lost in the jungle, my little jellybug. Dad, what do I say when I have a crush on a boy? Why, if the path ahead seems daunting, make certain there's a river at your side, of course. Dad, what happened with Mom? Well, she wasn't following the river, you see. Ugh.
Wow, this father-dad guy sounds really wise. But you can't just follow a river in any direction, right? If we followed this one, we'd end up back at the cafe and immediately get shot.
That's a good point. Is that why my dad's never home?
Should we follow it?
Yes, you must go into the water. It's necessary. Even after what I just said, it feels like the river's calling to me.
I feel the same way. Maybe it is true that if you surrender yourself wholly and without exception to the water, the river will take you where you need to go.
Okay, I've made up my mind. Let's do it.
Hello? There's no answer.
Maybe it's abandoned?
Hello?
Is anyone here? Guess not. What should we do? Xefros?
Ah!
What is it?
I'm sorry. It's just...
Just what?
Even with the hoodie on, I can't stop freaking out about how you don't have horns. Joey, we can't get on the train like this. Everyone will know.
Okay, don't panic. Why don't we take a look around? Maybe we'll find something.
In someone else's hive? I don't know, that could end badly for us.
You're right. Stealing is pretty rude, but it's an emergency. What if we left something in exchange?
Well, I guess that'd be fine. As long as we do it in a way so that they can never track us down.
Right. I wonder how much money I have. Wait. Obviously I don't have any money. I'm on another planet. I don't even know what you guys use for money.
Money doesn't really mean all that much in Alternia, but items of personal value are worth a lot.
Like mementos and stuff?
Yeah, kind of. Let's see what I've got on me. I have a Q bat. Oh, I might need that.
A bat? Are we expecting to play any sports?
Only if we're unlucky. There's this mic Dammit gave me. No, that's probably crucial to future events. This spoon I bent might work.
Why were you carrying around a bent spoon?
It makes me feel some small semblance of confidence, I guess.
Xefros, please don't attach your self-worth to the fact that you can bend a spoon.
Okay. Anyway, I'll just leave this right here. Now let's go and find you a better disguise.
The person who lives here must be an artist. I wonder what this is supposed to mean.
Too bad they're not here to tell us.
I've heard the point of art like this is to interpret it ourselves.
What do you think it means?
I have no idea. I guess it could represent finding joy in the pure randomness of life.
Oh, that sounds nice. But what if it means the exact opposite thing? The closer a lowbie like me gets to Ascension Day, the more they fantasize about randomness. This could be an expression of the artist longing to break free from the constraints of the caste system. Of course, any troll caught making art like this would be called for sedition in no time. But they couldn't keep pretending that they were loyally resigned to a brutal life of servitude anymore, and this is their last defiant act of freedom. Oh, that would be really sad if it was true, wouldn't it? But it must be nice to expire for something you believe in instead of leading a long, pointless life. Knowing that you had a choice between safety and bravery, and you chose the uncomfortable path. Which would you choose, Joey?
I don't think I've ever had to think about it before.
Oh. Sorry, sometimes I just speak without thinking. I must sound really dumb, like, right now, rambling like that.
No, Xefros, it's not a dumb question. Even if we never have to think about difficult topics, it's probably a good thing to do so. Otherwise, we don't even realize we're choosing, right?
Right.
So, which are we doing right now? Is this safety or bravery?
Wow, this is starting to make my head hurt.
Me too. I'm not even sure I know what it means to be brave.
Oh. I think when you are a low-blood like me, most of your choices aren't really a choice after all. They're simply the only possible option in any given scenario. So, to be brave and leave a legacy, you have to make a difficult choice.
But what is a difficult choice? How do you recognize a real choice when you see one?
I guess it would be a choice that wasn't obvious at the time. Like dying in a violent blaze of glory for the right to make ugly art. Maybe it's just a monster with a bunch of feet.
Yeah, that's probably it.
This artist made us think about all that just from looking at an unfinished piece. They must be a genius.
I kind of think the important thing about art is what the person looking at it comes up with themselves, not what the artist thought. So that was all you, Xefros. These mushrooms are huge.
Your planet has mushrooms?
Of course. When I was little, my dad taught me how to tell poisonous plants from edible ones in case I ever got lost in the wilderness.
Yeah, and now you are.
Yeah, but I saw him get sick from something he ate on an adventure so many times that I'm pretty sure he just made it all up. That's probably why I decided to stop trusting anything he says. The one thing he's supposed to be good at is trekking through the savage underbrush, and he couldn't even teach me which mushrooms are okay to eat.
Well, not these ones. Vioglow mushrooms are the most poisonous fungus in Alternia. If you eat one, it'll rot your stomach. When you touch them, they leave a residue that makes you burn up under moonlight like the sun is still out.
Oh no!
But there's another mushroom called the Noble Glow that looks almost exactly the same, except that the gills have a subtle fold that grows in the opposite direction. The only way you can tell the difference is by laying flat on your back beneath the mushroom and checking your global coordinates to make sure you got the right one.
Couldn't you just touch it to see if it burns?
You're right. I'll do that right away.
Xefros, no, I was kidding! It's so realistic. Is it a statue or taxidermy?
Taxidermy?
Geez, how do I even explain this?
Is it complicated?
Not really, I just hate it. It's when you kill an animal and take out all its insides and stuff the corpse with fabric. Then you display it in your house in a sick display of dominance over nature.
Oh, you mean like taxidermeritation?
Taxidermeritation?
Meritation. It's when an Imperial soldier gets demerited so hard that they forfeit their right to dignity and death. After they're executed, the Empress has their chitin stuffed and placed in her personal trophy room. See, it could always get worse.
If you say so.
It'll probably come alive and bite you.
Wow, we're really lost. No, we can't leave without checking everywhere first. There's almost enough junk here to build a scuttlebug.
What's a scuttlebug?
It's a primitive four-wheeled vehicular device that was exported from one of the Empress's colonies 100 years ago. A scuttlebug can only be used on a wide, flat plain, so it never caught on because it's easier to just ride your Lucis or take the train. But some trolls make them for fun because they're a good place to pale with your mate spirit.
To what with your what?
Never mind. Let's just abruptly change the topic to anything else.
Okay.
Hey Joey, look at this cool stick.
That is a pretty cool stick.
I told you.
You can't find a troll costume in this pile of junk.
Wait, I think I see something. Ta-da! They look just like horns.
Wow, they really do. Oh wow, I didn't know the cave would open up to such a cozy little farm. This place is adorable. Maybe our planet has some good things in it after all.
Yeah, we should be pretty close to the next station if we can get through the forest up ahead. Long-distance local train stops have been regulated for 6 centuries to be spaced exactly 8 capacimeters apart from one another, which means we're coming up on it.
Xefros, I have no idea what that unit of measurement could possibly equate to. Anyway, is this some sort of bee farm? The beehives are so cute! But where are the bees?
Let's just keep walking. We don't want to get involved with anyone's private hive life.
Aw, okay.
Where are the bees? Okay, you're not allergic, but you aren't going to poke beehives. There's liquid in these. It smells sort of fruity. Juice? Wine? You haven't seen a stage since your last dance recital in junior high, the one that ended in flames. Literal flames. You don't like to talk about it?
Wait, don't look in the well.
Huh? Why?
It's filled with mind honey runoff.
Mind honey runoff?
It's pretty dangerous. It'll burn your view globes out of your head holes if you look at it.
Oh, gosh. Thanks for warning me, Xefros. I could have made a really big mistake.
Haha, yeah, for sure.
You take a brief peek down the well and, blah, you shouldn't have looked. You shuffle Joey away and resolve not to deal with it. You actually could not even begin to guess what the heck that is. It smells sweet and a little bit rotten. It's so complicated and delicate that it almost looks like art. That's the right direction, so that's definitely where you need to go. Those woods are pretty dark, though.
Joey, wait.
Huh? What's wrong now? Don't tell me. Man-eating plants, giant moths that fire laser out of their butts, trees that have big angry faces on them and use their branches to attack poor defenseless travelers like that one part in Snow White.
Actually, yeah. You nailed it. Wow, Joey. You're so smart.
Ugh, you can't be serious. Not only do you have this crazy heir to some kind of space throne trying to kill everybody, your trees are also trying to kill everybody?
Yeah. It builds character.
Jeez, this planet sucks. So how do we get through this forest?
Well, when Tetrarch Damek had me pass through strange areas as a test of the flame of my inner strength, he rubbed me down with tusked vertebrae slurry so I could blend in with the local fauna.
What is that? Tusked what?
Oh, well, honestly, it's better if you don't know. Anyways, basically applying any critter waste to ourselves from the local area will work. Crushed up bee carcasses, arachnosac fluid, that sort of thing. We have to smell like the forest.
Yuck, this is such a gross detour.
Yeah, sorry you have to deal with it.
Well, let's take a look around for some stuff to rub on ourselves so we can pass through the forest without getting eaten by giant trees or bugs or whatever. Sigh.
What a cute house. But the door is locked.
It's locked.
We could just break in?
What? Xefros, that's a crime.
It's fine, the owner probably won't be coming back anytime soon.
That doesn't make it okay.
It's not like we're gonna steal anything, we're just gonna go look for something to help us get through the forest, take what we need, and get out. Like what we did in the caves.
But how are we gonna get inside without breaking anything? I don't want to ruin someone's nice home.
I can just jostle the lock with my mind. It's a primitive tech lock hinge, so even my terrible psychics can do it.
Wait, you're what?
My psychics?
Xefros, hold on. Do you have psychic powers?
Yeah?
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Why didn't you tell me?
Do humans not have those?
No? Wait, does everyone on this planet have psychic powers?
No, not everyone. I think they're kind of uncommon, actually. But Burgundies tend to be more receptive to the mind stuff, so you can find a lot of gutter blood trash with weak sauce telekinetics. Including me.
It's still really cool.
No, it's not. Troll telekinetics who are actually cool can fire mind beams and command ghost armies and stuff. But usually the Jade Bloods color and indoctrinate the good ones before they pupate. I'm just one of the bad ones they left behind.
Well, Xefros, as somebody who lives on a planet where psychic powers are only in Star Wars and horror movies and stuff, I think you're the bee's actual knees.
Wow.
I want to see you open the lock with your cool Jedi mind powers.
Okay, sure. Just switch characters to me and use my telekinesis powers on the door. I've never had such unquestionable confidence thrown at me before. Okay, here goes.
Click.
Whew. It should be open now.
Wow, it actually worked. That's so cool, Xefros. Like, I don't think you believe me, but I really truly mean that. You're very cool.
You're right, I don't believe you at all.
Yeah, I do feel weird breaking and entering, though.
Worry about it. I'm sure the owner won't mind.
It's a lamp. At least your Lucis doesn't have to sleep in a cage. It'd be such a pain to clean. No thanks. He probably hasn't been fed in a while, and you want to keep your fronds intact. You wonder what that's for. Is that a vegetable? You've never had any vegetables that didn't come out of a nutrition pod. Frankly, the idea makes you nervous. Rain fruit. You could take it or leave it. You don't want to get your fingers all sticky. comforting to know that you're not the only one who needs supplementary materials made to remind you how to do stuff you are actually supposed to be good at. You bet Joey can learn something cool from this if she reads it. You got it down. You flip through the book. Amazing, an endless font of knowledge pertaining to the ambulation of bees. You've learned a new dance.
All this honey looks different from what I'm used to on Earth. Something's off about it.
I'm not sure how it works on your planet, but here mine honey powers the electrical grid, and it's also a drug, sort of.
Weird.
Oh, that's a bug. A big old bug. Cage. A bug cage. Age. For bugs. No. Oh, neat. It looks like one of those cornucopia baskets, like the kind you see in Thanksgiving specials. You dance your heart out, give 'em some real razzle-dazzle, and finish with an award-winning pose. But all this Big B does is hiss at you. Tough crowd.
Wow, I didn't know I was in the company of a professional prima ballerina.
Thanks. I think.
Your dancer's really good, but why waste it on lowbrow cultural rabble like me?
It was for the bee. You know, learn a bee dance, perform it for a bee. It makes sense, right? He didn't seem to like it, but I'm glad you did.
Yeah, luckily I've got both view globes in full working order. I bet this wasp Lucis didn't respond because you're a freaky alien who looks like she has a skin disease and got her horns horrifically amputated due to having soft fatty cheeks like a grub that should have been culled immediately upon birth in the brooding caverns.
Thanks.
Actually, if this Lucis gets enough visual stimulation, maybe that'd trigger the kind of response we want.
Huh?
I'm so sorry. I'm just thinking my dumb thoughts out loud. It means nothing. Maybe you should try putting on some fake horns to look more like a troll? Maybe the wasp will like your dance then?
We could use those traffic cones I picked up.
That's a great idea.
Those shells look like horns too, those cornucopia things. I could also use those corns as fake horns, I guess.
Wow, that's an even better idea.
Oh gosh, I'm getting choice overload. What a monumental decision. Which horn should I wear? And voila! How do they look?
Just like a real troll. Well, a real troll with a flesh-eating lethal bacteria inhabiting their pores, but that's more common than you think.
Awesome. Oh, wait. Do horn shapes mean anything? Are they like horoscopes?
Yeah, kind of.
What does this pair say about me?
I guess the sheer size and robust curve of them give the impression that you have a really big heart.
That's exactly the impression I wanted to give off. I'll try my bee dance again now.
The bee chitters excitedly. If you shut your eyes and pretend the noise is coming from human hands as opposed to horrifyingly moist alien incisors, you might even mistake it for applause. You think that's a good sign. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. What's it doing?
Xefros, I feel funny. I feel like all my worries are totally gone.
I guess that wasp spray really works, huh?
Seems so.
This will definitely let us get through the forest without wasps eating us alive.
It's really fun to smell like the forest.
I'm not even worried about making it to the next train station anymore. I think on an abstract level, I'm worried about not being worried since my anxiety has thus far been the main thing that's prevented me from dying. But I don't feel it emotionally, which is a strange thing to conceptualize, but I'm weirdly okay with it.
It's nice to not have to worry every once in a while, Xefros. Maybe you ought to use this stuff more often.
I think there's a high chance that once it wears off, I'm going to start stress crying so hard I won't be able to walk, so maybe we should hurry, haha!
Okay, let's get on our way then.